Good morning and happy day from Doon Doon Station in Western Australia. Today I'm gonna head into the Kimberleys on the east side. Let's see how far we can get. A bit of excited, it's part of the Gibb River Road, which I obviously did not do due to deep waters. And yeah, I think we're gonna head into a big adventure again. Welcome to the Kimberleys. Today we will ride to the Pentecost River Crossing and the Five Rivers Lookout at Wyndham, exploring a beautiful campsite there and closing in Kunjunara. Alright, we're hitting the road again. That's what I love. We're actually going northbound, going to Kimberley's. Alrighty, questo. I've been riding off the bitumen for like 5 kilometers now in the direction of El Cuesto station. Look at this. I mean, like, there's always a sale. I know I'm not gonna do this, but people tell you, you can look through the water, you can see the stones. I see nothing here, right? This is high risk of falling. Big stones inside, darkness in the water is not good if you go on your own. And I don't need to do this. I just turn around, go back to the asphalt, put some new oil on the chain and hit the road on bitumen. Let's go. People are queuing here to cross. They go with these old cars, just for fun I guess, full of stickers. Nice. But even an old bus that's not so deep. A couple of centimeters. But still not easy. People are camping next to the river to watch the spectacles. Watch this event. Funny. What a spectacular area. Camping and watching the people go through the river.
Shitbox Rally, mate.
It's a rally right there.
Shitbox Rally from Perth.
Okay.
And they're going right to Darwin.
Now how many cars are there?
I think there's 500.
500 of them.
Yeah.
Crazy, that's why it's so busy today, yeah?
Yeah, big day. Everyone knows about it, so everyone's camped out to watch it.
Oh, got it. I'm very lucky to come here today, I guess, yeah?
Timed it perfectly.
Fantastic.
Absolutely.
Thanks for sharing that, yeah?
Of course. Enjoy.
Thank you. So if you go on a motorbike or any other vehicle, better not fall into the water because the crocodiles are waiting to catch you.
Hi, I'm Isabel. I'm here today with the Shitbox Rally, so that's raising funds for the Australian Cancer Council to fund their research grants. To do this, you need a car that is worth less than 1,500 Australian dollars and can't be a four-wheel drive. So you've got cars that are 10 to 50 years old, never designed for four-wheel driving, never designed for the dirt, doing the Gibb.
crossing this road, the river. Wow. They're just waiting here. Look at how many cars are waiting to go there. 500, she said. Look at how the car is shaking. The ground is not very even. It's not easy with a motorbike. Pentecost River Crossing. Only in Australia. Look, this guy got stuck. No more moving. What the heck? Okay, now he's gonna get some help.
Yep.
Let's do it. The Shitbox Rally. Awesome. Calling him out. They're pulling these old cars through. Awesome, less than 1,500 Australian dollars, which is nothing. Oh, look at this. Beautiful. You riding the car?
Yeah.
How was it?
Yeah, good. Yeah, exciting.
Yeah? Big adventure for you?
Yeah.
Awesome, yeah.
Very exciting,
Yeah.
What does freedom mean to me? The ability to do what we want, when we want it, within a way that helps everyone and doesn't harm anyone else. Have
Great.
a lovely
Nice
one.
meeting you.
Lovely to meet you. Enjoy the rest of. Is this your bus?
So give me half the luggage and not so top heavy with all the electronics to make the YouTube channel for you. I do it, but not with this lady. I'm sorry, not on my own alone. I'll come back one day and then we do it. Oh guys, I'm sweating it fully. Don't want to go over sand there. We are at the Five Rivers lookout. We can look down on West River here and some other rivers. Obviously, most of it is dried out at the moment because it's dry season. And down there we can see the old cattle meat works place where they kind of transported the meat mainly towards Britain. More than 2 million beasts, they call it, have been transported to Britain from here. So it has stopped a couple of years ago, I think. At Wyndham Caravan Park. This looks really lovely here. Just waiting for the lady to help me with the check-in. But I can sense the love already in here. And it looks like Solo Traveler powered side 30, unpowered 20. $20, that's okay. Beautiful place. I like it. Shade. Sitting opportunity. Everything you need, right? even drinks here that you can use. It's self-service. You just take it and you pay for it, and it's not even expensive, right? So look at the prices, they are rather reasonable. Beautiful sitting areas. Really, really lovely. So I cleaned the chain, lubricated it again. And I think I'm pretty much settled now. Starting to cook a bit and enjoying this beautiful place here. Oh, look at this beautiful camp kitchen. They have everything cleaned up. Beautiful knives also, sharp knives. Where else do you get that? There are plates that you can use. Obviously a fridge, a sink, and over there they have a beautiful barbecue, which I'm going to use now and put some lamb steaks onto it. This is what we're going to grill, some lamb. What a beautiful place for editing. I call this the sunset editing paradise. Happy day and good morning. I show you the biggest boab tree in captive now. This tree is so big. It's supposed to be more than 2,000 years old. The fruits are eatable, the leaves are eatable when they're young. The wood is soft and spongy and it can store water during dry times. So these trees only grow very slowly. They can become up to 25 meters tall with a girth of 20 meters. It's really incredible. Such a big tree, old tree. How many thousands of years? 2,000 years. Heading from Wyndham to Kunjunura, which is the end of the Gibb River Road, kind of. We're a bit low on fuel at the moment. We have only 4.5 liters left and we have 100 kilometers to go against the wind for half of the trek or the route with 12 to 28 knots. So that's quite a bit of headwind. I calculated I need to stay above 20.5 kilometers per liter. Obviously then I can make it. I think it will be good. Needs to be a little bit concentration of riding fuel efficient. Have almost half a liter of spare fuel with me. Thing is, I don't want to fuel up here because probably they only have 91 again here and I prefer 95. The engine just runs better. Okay, we're looking at 101 kilometers to go to the fuel station. So we did 65 kilometers on reserve, 515 kilometers with the fuel tank so far, and we are on 32.4 liters. .4 kilometers per liter since reserve. Alright guys, we made it! 167 kilometers on reserve, and with one fuel tank we did 617 kilometers. I mean, like the last 200 and last 160 I was probably going more like on fuel save mode, but before that I was riding my normal style, which is not very much throttle, but still I think it's a nice engine. Well done, Kimberley. As I have the filter in the tank, I always clean the nozzle first because there's a lot of metal on it, and obviously it would go all into the filter. And so we just like clean this. Look at this. This would all go into my filter, so better get it here. So 0. The good thing is here they have 95. Love it. Let's see how much the car can take. Definitely can take. So 1 liter is $2, 2 cents. Just like €1.70. No, €1.20. $1.40. For Americans expensive, for Europeans cheap. I think we should get like 11 liters on each side because we're really empty, which make it 22. Okay, we reached the top, filling it completely up. Like I always do to have like a leveling. 11. She's standing almost upright, not very much. She's standing on the side stand, right? But not very much at the side. So number 1, 11 liters. Number 2 will take a little bit less always. Takes only equal if she's really standing upright. I think I will approach the highest level of fuel I ever put in now. I never fueled 22 liters before. If we get to 22. Yes, 22 liters. We're in. So we have 1.5 liters left, I guess. So there's the right tank, it's very full. Some air is still coming out. See the fuel filter inside. We're full to the top.
Fuel in my tank, freedom on my mind. If you love these journeys, support the ride. Like, comment, share and subscribe before I disappear down the next dusty road.